Outer Orange.
Yup, it's another card game. Привет! Today, opening up a Shadowverse Evolve trial deck. These just dropped. A lot of people have been getting kind of excited about them. And I was at my locals literally the other day, and someone was nice enough to give me one of the trial decks to try out. This is the Swordcraft one, which actually I do play in the app version. And I also got one singular little booster pack from the Advent of Genesis. So we'll actually be able to see sort of what the first, I believe this is the first set. Yeah, it'd just be cool. I think this would be really reminiscent to open and just kind of see what the game is all about. Maybe I'll start playing it too, or I'll just stick to card find Vanguard and One Piece. What? Who would ever do that? But anyway, let's go check it out. All right, so here it is. Here's the box, sort of what it looks like. 3 built deck, 40 main cards and 10 evolved cards, 1 leader card, 10 token cards, 3 evolution point cards, 1 playmat, a rule sheet, 1 defense counter, and 2 sheets of punch out counters. So basically what it is, so we're gonna go ahead and open it. I feel like opening it from the underneath this time. I don't know why, this just looks fun. I know everybody opens it from here, but I want to be different today. I want to open it from the back. You know what I'm most excited for about opening this? I want to smell the cards. I want to find out what Shadowverse cards smell like. That is my biggest excitement. This is probably the most ugliest way I could open this, but it's fine. So inside here we have the actual deck. Here we have the extra. This is where all the counters and everything are. This is the life point checker. So basically, it's just your life points. They can go up or down. So then we actually have the rules right here. I don't know if I want to get into this right now, but basically it's just a quick manual basically explaining how to play. Oh, this is the playmat. This is the playmat and everything. Oh boy. Okay, so this is the playmat, and if you don't know, basically normally you start here, and as you know, as the game progresses, you have more points to work with to just do stuff that's based off the cost of your cards and all that kind of fun stuff. I just dropped my rulebook. It's on the ground now. Here we have the counters. This is basically just all different counters. These are all different things that your units can be, or things that they can do, counters for you to use. And then let's go ahead and look at the actual deck, probably the most interesting part for the people watching, because that's where all the fun is. So first we're gonna smell it. Actually, first we're gonna take off the pretty thing. My favorite. Wow, this looks so thick. It's so cool. Anyway, oh my god, it's so white. This part's so white. But anyway, well, first let's take off the swoopy thing. So I got the swoopy thing off, and then of course I need to smell it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna smell the card back. It smells like, I think there's a very distinct smell of cardboard, but it's so distinct, like it's like just barely visible. You can just barely tell that it smells like anything, but it's super minor. But anyway, let's go ahead and zoom in here. The shiny pretty main leader, I believe. Choose one of your following effects. Select an enemy follower on the field, destroy it, and to give this follower storm. Followers with storm can attack. I was about to say they can attack the enemies the same turn that they're called, basically. So that's usually pretty good. It means you can attack the same turn. Then we got a captain. He's just a basically a vanilla in this case. Then we have Floral Fencer. You can evolve her, so you can make her stronger. Then if she's evolved, she gets like special abilities. And then we have the Assassin. I do remember the Assassin. I do remember this in the actual game as well. I remember, actually, I think I've seen all of these so far. Bane, followers attacking or attacked by a follower with Bane are destroyed after the damage they're exchanged. Ah, so they're just killed off either way. Bane seems so good. White General. So he has Rush. Whoops. And then we have a little ninja guy doing little ninja guy things. You kind of want some of these early cards because, you know, early on you can't really play too much stuff, at least as far as I know. I wasn't really that strong at deck building. Also, these look like I need to put them over here. Ward, a follower can be engaged when it's put onto your field or during your end phase. When followers with ward are engaged, your opponent can only attack them. So ward is pretty interesting. It means that you literally can't attack anything but the warded thing first. So if you want to try and directly hit, you can't. You have to attack this first, for example. Very useful. It does come up. There's actually whole builds that are just dedicated to warding in the online game. Then the follower in your field and give it +1 and +1. So basically they get +1 of each of these. And then we have another one, evolve this follower, so you can evolve it. You can summon a knight token, so basically just get extra cards on the board that you can then use as attackers. So you can evolve this one, use Storm. Followers of Storm can attack enemy followers and leaders on the turn they're put in the field. So again, you can just early attack. This actually sounds pretty strong. And it says quick, select a follower in your field, give it 1/1 when you draw cards. So basically when you call it out, you can do the quick effect. And then we have, there's 2 of that. Then we have Onslaught, select an enemy follower in the field, deal it 5 damage, and put a knight token into your EX area. So that sounds interesting. Fury, select an enemy follower on the field and deal its damage, X amount of damage as equal to the number of followers in your field. So that's pretty cool. You can kind of just like try one shot. This is a spell, so kind of try to like early kill. I do know this guy. I remember this guy, at least in the actual game as well. And you can evolve this follower. If you evolve him, he just will basically, his stats will just go up. So just a nice little addition. Fighter, yeah, I have seen Fighter before. And then we have Ward. This follower can only be engaged when it's put into the, so basically just another protection piece. Oh yeah, this is the evolved form of I gotta find her. Yeah, Floral Fencer. So this is the evolved version of Floral Fencer. So basically this is what happens when she's evolved. Like if you evolve her, she turns into this basically, and then she gets basically all the stuff that's here. You'll notice her stats went up. She has more abilities obviously, and all that kind of fun stuff. So that's Floral Fencer. And then we have the evolved form of the Knight, which I believe is, so here's the evolved version of this guy. So he just has his art changes, his stats go up, and he just does more. He can assail. Followers with an ASL can attack reserve followers. I'm not exactly too sure what that means. I think that's a little different, but I'm sure if I played the game more, I probably would know more. So that's that, and then so that's the evolved version of him. And then we have Quick Blader, which just gets Storm at Quick Blader regular form. And then versus the evolved form, you'll notice the posing is similar, but the actual like look just completely changed. And obviously there's the stats. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but I actually like the way the backs look too. I like the simple border. I like how it looks. I think it looks cool. It's kind of what I expected it to look, but it just looks nice. Overall, I just like it. The evolved points, you basically get these like as the game progresses, and you get 3 total, and you kind of just use them as you go, and you could just evolve people. There's definitely like a step process to this. You can't just do it. This is the leader. Oh right, this is the leader card. So this is basically just your leader. Don't remember exactly, but I don't think you get any like special abilities for having one of these. If I remember correctly, I think all leaders are the same. Pretty cool. I like this. You can like sleeve it, make it pretty, and all that kind of stuff. Kind of reminds me of a One Piece a little bit because they also have leaders, but the leaders have like effects and stuff on them. And these are the tokens. So yeah, these are the Knight tokens you can call that we were reading about earlier. So you can call some Knight tokens, you can call some steel-clad Knights through abilities, and from what I remember correctly, at least some of the cards that I used when I was playing Swordcraft, basically what you do is you usually want to call like one person, and then have that person call you like more little guys, basically, and basically call you more people, and then you just keep having a board of people, just keep smacking, and I keep smacking, and I keep smacking, and you try to do that basically as fast as possible, and usually it's like usually early on you can kind of get away with stuff like this, but yeah, these are the tokens basically for that, to call out those Knights. But it's super cool. I really like the way it looked. One thing I like about it is that it's like simple, not too complicated. I was kind of worried when this game first got announced how they were gonna do like the enhanced versions, basically the mega versions of some of these characters. So I think what the approach they went was actually pretty solid. I also like the gray background these have going on. It's just different. They also have like kind of like a color to them. There's like, this is a little lighter in some places, and I just think it looks cool. I definitely really like the back. Like I said, this looks amazing. And in case you're wondering about sizing, these are magic sized cards, so yeah, I need regular magic size sleeves. These are not Japanese sized at all, so just something to keep in mind. And then last but not least, that cards themselves do feel a little fragile. So if I were to compare this to a Vanguard card real quick, way more harder to rip. I feel like I could like rip this easier than I could a Vanguard card. There's like a level of sturdiness. But for some reason, this feels like I could rip it easier. Not that I'm going to, I'm not gonna like rip cards, but it just feels like this is like rippable more. I think it's something about the way the back feels, and the way they're just a little bit more flimsy, but it's nothing against it. I just think it's just something random that I just noticed. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's nothing too crazy. It's just a little opening. I hope you guys liked it. I hope that if you're out there trying the Shadowverse Evolved, I hope you're enjoying it. And if you are enjoying it, let me know below how you feel. If you're not enjoying it, let me know why you're not enjoying it. And like I want to hear feedback from both perspectives. I want to see like what's good about the game, what's not good about the game, because I don't know too much. I haven't seen any gameplay. I think the closest I've seen is Different Fight, which is Chris, kind of like briefly talk about the game, post some pictures here and there. Please like, subscribe, comment for any of your needs. If you need to shop at 50 Cards That Shop, he is doing Shadowverse Evolved content as well. 50 Cards That Shop, OuterOrange, if you need anything from there, all that kind of fun stuff. He's been doing a lot of work on it, so feel free to do that. There's some giveaways going on Twitter too. You can check out his stuff there. Peace out, das vidanya. I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye! Forgot about the pack, the one little set one pack that we got, so let's go ahead and open it here. Angel. And we got Fairy Cycle, which is for Forest Craft. We got little Navy Lieutenant, and then what is this? This is the Flame and Glass Arc Fiend. I'm familiar with what this is, but it looks cool. I don't even know what class this is from. But oh my, it looks fancy. It was kind of like randomly in the middle and it has the gold text on it. I wonder if that has any relevance to anything, but it looks cool. Touching bling on this righteous devil here. And then, oh, it's an ancient elf. Wow, that looks really cool. Oh, it's an evolved version of an ancient elf and that looks really cool. Holy crap. That's really, I actually love the foiling. Oh my god, the foiling of that looks really cool. Holy crap. Then we got the holy tiger, and that's, oh, this is a token. This is it's thicker. This one in particular, I like how it feels, and this one has, I like the holograph stuff on this one, but this one I like the, actually they both have a similar kind of holograph. It just looks a little different, but I like the art in this one more. This is more my art style, but this one looks pretty cool. This one reminds me more of like magic and stuff like that, and like Lord of the Rings, but this one has like more of that little anime touch to it. But oh, both are really cool. But I'm actually digging that. I'm digging that. That looks really cool. I really like that. This is, oh my god. I don't know if this is Forest Craft. I want to play it.